What's up, everyone? It's DSP. What the hell? What's that noise? What's going on, man?
Red alert.
Batten down the hatches!
Red alert.
We're going to battle stations!
Red alert. Red alert. Red
Shit!
alert.
What's going on? That's it.
Red alert.
We
Red alert.
gotta defend ourselves. What is it? What is it? Oh. PlayStation Network's down. Okay. Well, let me tell you, I've been reading about this all day. All my fans have been talking about it on my page on YouTube. I feel like I should address it. I am very disturbed, and after 5 whole minutes of research, I'm ready to give you the full scoop on what's really going on with PlayStation Network. From what I can see, this issue is only affecting the older style PlayStation 3s, which means if you bought a PS3 Slim for Christmas, you're good. From what everyone's saying, people are having a lot of connectivity issues with PSN. It seems to be affecting not only the older models, like the 20 gigs, the older, larger 80 gigs, but all the fat models of the PS3. So anyone who bought it before the Slim came out, you're affected. From what Sony is saying, the issue at hand is that there was an error with the programming of the fat PS3s. There was an internal clock that basically forgot that in the year 2010 it wasn't leap year, and so it's telling everyone that today was actually the 29th of February, which is fucking up everything on PSN. So that's pretty stupid in my opinion. But anyway, I digress. To continue, before we get to my opinion, some things that are happening right now that are being affected. A lot of people can't get on PSN. When they get in PSN, it says they can't connect and they get kicked right off. A lot of people are trying to play games and they're saying their trophies don't work and they're getting kicked off the games. A lot of people are saying they can't access any trophies whatsoever. They're actually going on, years worth of trophies that have been saved up now, and they can't see any of them. And some people are saying they're playing games, getting trophies, unlocking them, but they're not showing up in their PSN dashboard. So what Sony has actually advised is anyone who has a fat PS3, do not go on PSN. Do not even turn on your PS3. Now, I don't know if it actually will help anything if you disconnect your PS3 from the internet. Personally, I don't really want to fuck with it, to be completely honest. I actually had some things I wanted to do today on PSN. Well, not on PSN per se, but let me show you. Just yesterday, this came in the mail. It's the super cool Mel Brooks Blu-ray DVD collection. And I love Mel Brooks. I love his movies. I didn't have any of them in Blu-ray. And this has 9 of his classics, plus this super cool collectible book, which I've read through, just skimmed through last night, and it was amazing. I already learned like 5 different things about the guy that I didn't know. So last night I had actually watched a couple of movies, and today I was planning on coming home and watching some more. There were no games or anything to play today, and lo and behold, PlayStation says don't turn on your fucking PS3 if you have the older, fatter PS3, which I do. I actually have the 20 gig model. So that's fucking bullshit. So anyway, let me give you my opinion on the whole situation. First of all, no, I'm not an Xbox 360 fanboy. I actually despise the fact that every year when a popular game comes out on 360, that fucking Xbox Live is down. That's inexcusable because unlike PSN, Xbox Live is actually a pay service. And if you're paying for something, that means it should work all the time that you're paying for it. Period. That's the contract of usage that you have between Microsoft, is that I give you my money, your service works. This is a little different because, as you know, PSN is free. So can really people complain? Do they have the right to complain? What's the deal going on with this? First of all, I want to say, just on the PSN community message boards, I skimmed it for 5 seconds and I saw 100 fucking Xbox 360 fanboys spamming it, which you know is going to happen. It's stupid. They have no right to spam it. I'm sorry. Live has its own problems, so this is just, one instance of PSN kind of sucking. However, it is kind of a bummer, especially for people who might have had stuff planned for today, for people who didn't know, because one thing that they're actually saying is if you tried to rent a movie over PSN, you're pretty much fucked. You're not going to get that movie today because you only get the 24 hours from the time when you press play to watch the whole movie, and if you press play, you're screwed. It's not going to resume today. You're out of luck. You're done. You just lost your money. There's nothing you can do about it. Some people are saying, oh, well, I turned on my PlayStation 3 and it works. Well, guess what, idiots? Sony didn't tell you to do that. So if you lose anything, it's all your own fucking fault and you have no right to complain because Sony told you don't turn on your PS3 today. It's right there on their website on the main page. So that's pretty stupid of you. But anyway, what do I really think? I think any network service has its own problems. You're always going to have a day or two when there's problems and things. This is just a really weird problem to me because it's not like, oh, our servers are down or, oh, we have connectivity. It's were so stupid that we programmed a whole console to not recognize that in the year 2010 it wasn't a leap year. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, I don't know if you were, into this thing back then, but back when it was 1999, it was going to hit the year 2000, everyone in the world was freaking out about Y2K. It was the big thing. It was, oh, it's going to be a bug. It's going to affect all computers because no one programmed the computers of today to recognize the year 2000. Once it hits the year 99 and it goes back to 00, everything's going to fuck up. And everyone panicked and everything, and then all these companies went full-time, started being hired as consultants to these major corporations to check their computers and make sure that they were Y2K compliant. And it was a big freaking, scare, and it ended up being absolutely nothing. Nothing went wrong. So my question is this. If 10 fucking years ago there was a scare about a date and things not working, why wouldn't you try to engineer that scare or that kind of technology into your new console? Xbox 360 isn't affected, and by the way, the date on Xbox 360 is correct, and there's no problems. So what moron sat down and said, I'm just going to ignore everything that happened during this giant technological computer scare when I'm designing my new technological computer gaming system? Duh, you're a fucking idiot. So somebody should be shit-canning whoever the fuck that was and didn't put that in there. But anyway, in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, you lost a day of functionality. Now, however, in the defense of the people that are kind of afraid, there hasn't been any official word from Sony as to when you should turn on your PlayStation 3 again. And that's a bummer, because let's say you're like me and you're really pumped up for Battlefield Bad Company 2 that's coming out tomorrow. Well, guess what? If you're on PS3, you have a chance that you're fucked. I mean, you might start playing the single-player campaign. None of the trophies will count. You may not be able to connect to PSN and play it multiplayer, which, let's be honest, that's what that game's all about. You might actually buy the game and be fucking using it as a coaster for several days until Sony gets back to everyone and tells them what the real deal is. That's fucking bullshit. So Sony needs to get on their game right now, regardless of if PlayStation Network is free or not, and they need to get that shit fixed. The other thing that's a lot of big bullshit is that this only affects people who have the older style PlayStation 3. So you're telling me that when you designed the PlayStation Slim, you figured out that you should fix the date bug, but you never actually issued a retroactive patch to fix everyone else's systems? What the fuck gives with that? So you're telling me that, oh, if I wanted to drop another $300 right now to go buy another PlayStation 3 that I don't fucking need because I already have one that works, that I should go do that and then I'll be free of bugs? Fuck you, Sony. You should know better than that, and you should treat your consumer better than that. You gotta get a patch out here right away to fix everyone's fucking PlayStation 3 so we can all play on the same playing field and stop focusing on who just paid you money yesterday and start looking at your entire consumer base who's going to continuously give you money by buying games over a long period of time. That's fucking bullshit, and that's bad customer support and bad foresight. Shame on you, Sony, for doing that. The other thing is, if trophies really are gone for good, that's retarded. That's like saying, for 2 years I played the games and I went back and I bought all the games that I knew that were cool trophies, and just like you do on Xbox Live where you try to get those achievement points, you might get the hardest achievements. And this, you can actually tell what the hardest achievements are because they're actually platinum colored trophies. You can actually tell. So for someone who maybe really strived to get that hard achievement or that hard trophy and they got it and now it's gone and it's gone for good, that's fucking fucking insane, man. That's just like, whoa, horrible customer support. So Sony, you got to get on it. You got to fix it. It's not the end of the world, but when you have new games coming out like Battlefield Bad Company 2 that are a hugely awaited release, you got to get on the ball so people can play it. It's bullshit that you only basically put that support into your new PS3s and not the old ones. That's horrible customer support. That's what we're trained not to do for other people that are in the business, by the way, because I am in customer support. So get on it, Sony. Fix your shit. Anyway, everyone watching this video, if you didn't know what was going on, I hope it was informative. That's all I know for now. If anything changes, I'll probably update you. But as for now, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Bad Company 2 on Xbox Live or on Xbox 360 for the campaign, so we shouldn't be affected. So anyway, sorry for the scare. Wanted to get everyone involved and participating and kind of commenting. Feel free to comment on this video on how you feel about it. Again, I'm not an Xbox 360 fanboy. This kind of shit happens on Xbox all the time. However, the difference is it doesn't seem like things only affect certain Xboxes. It seems to affect everyone. So this is kind of weird that you have this unique situation. And also, you don't see achievement points just vanishing for good, which is a fear now of the people who have PlayStation 3. So let me know what you think. This is DSP, and I'll see you tomorrow for Bad Company 2. I can't even say the fucking name of it anymore.